A Colorado law forces Christian graphic artist Lori Smith to create websites for same-sex weddings if she offers the same for weddings between one man and one woman. And she's taken her case all the way up to the U.S. Supreme Court. Today, we're at the University of Colorado Boulder asking students what they think about free speech and if the government can force someone to say something they don't believe. Will students side with Colorado's law or with free speech? Let's find out. What does free speech mean to you?
Just being able to express your feelings and thoughts freely without restriction.
Being able just to say your opinion and everything like that.
The right to speak your mind.
I think it just means to have control over what you believe in.
Free speech means to me being able to speak your mind and say anything you want while not being judged for it.
Being able to say what you truly believe and feeling like you won't get attacked for it.
What about the freedom not to say something? Do you think that's also included in free speech?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Free speech is just kind of your choice. You can use it if you want or if you don't want.
You know, if you don't want to talk, you shouldn't have to talk.
That's totally up to the person.
I do think it includes the right not to say something. If you are uncomfortable talking about anything, or no matter what the subject is, I think that if you're uncomfortable talking about it, you should not have to.
Forcing them to say something against their will kind of is taking away their freedom. Mm-hmm. So I think that's something that we try to preserve here in the U.S.
What if the government happens to disagree with you on something, some value that you hold true? Do you think that the government should be able to force you to say something you don't believe?
No, definitely not.
No, I do not.
Okay, how about you?
I agree, no. Not in this free country, no.
No.
I don't think so, no.
No, definitely not. Free speech is definitely up to the person, the individual.
What about an LGBT web designer who would be forced to create websites for the Catholic Church on their view of marriage, which would be only between one man and one woman? Do you think he should be forced to do that?
No.
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 No, absolutely not.
No, I do not.
I agree. I don't think so either.
This web designer should be allowed to create whatever web design they agree with. So if they agree with the Catholic Church and would like to make the web design for them, then yes, they definitely do it. But if they don't believe in that and they don't want to do that, then I think no, especially because it would also impact their ability to probably make a good design if they didn't agree with what was going on with that.
So let's say there's someone who is vehemently against the use of guns, and they also happen to run a videography business. Do you think the government should be able to force them to create or promote content for the NRA?
No, I don't think so. I don't think you should be forced to promote anything you don't want to.
Definitely not. It's definitely up to the person.
No, I think that he has the ability to say no, and if he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't have to. Nobody should be forced to do anything they don't want to do.
How about, let's take the example of a politically progressive graphic design artist. Do you think they should be forced to create content that promotes Donald Trump?
I don't think they should be forced to create that content, no.
And you guys are the CU Buffs, right? So, okay.
Yeah.
And the rivals are the CSU Rams. Okay.
CSU Rams,
Okay, what do you guys think about the CSU Rams?
Oh man. Don't have much of an opinion, but
Let's say it's game day. And do you think you should be forced to create a sign, go to the game, promote the CSU Rams, and, promote this message that you clearly don't want to promote?
right. I don't think so, no. I don't think so. What about you?
No way. No, never would do that. No.
Well, why not?
It's because it's not what we want to do. We don't want to promote CSU. We're the Buffs, It's like we don't want to support the Rams. Let's go Buffs.
Go Buffs.
Do you think that you should be forced to create a sign and go promote the CSU Rams?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry for my language, but no, that's not my language, bro. I'm sorry, but no, I don't think you should.
No.
I'm sorry, I don't think you should.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. Why not, though? Why shouldn't you be forced?
Because we don't support them.
Well,
Okay.
not like that, but we go to the opposing school.
Right. It's not about the people.
Well, not the
It's about the message.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's actually a Colorado law that forces web designer Lori Smith to create websites promoting same-sex weddings if she does so for weddings between one man and one woman. She's a devout Christian. These are her deeply held beliefs. Do you think the government should be able to force her to create that content?
No, I don't. I think she should be able to create whatever she wants.
Okay. Why is that?
Because there's the freedom of speech. She doesn't need to do what the government believes.
And I just feel like that's not fair. If she doesn't want to do it, then if it doesn't go with her beliefs, then she shouldn't have to.
Not if there's another business out there that can also provide the same service. I think that if there's somebody else out there that can provide the same service and is willing to, of the same quality, then it shouldn't be forced.
Definitely not.
Why not?
Because they go against her beliefs.
Okay.
She shouldn't have to do that, yeah.
Even though, like, you know, I'm very pro-LGBT, like, they shouldn't be entitled to whatever service they desire if it's against someone else's beliefs.
She shouldn't be forced into anything. It's totally up to the person.
Yeah. So do you think that's all just a part of free speech?
Being forced into doing something is definitely not part of free speech.
We should all just be able to design or make what we feel is right, and that shouldn't be forced or restricted based on what the government views as right.
Do you guys think that it's important to have that value of free speech in America?
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely. Can you guys elaborate a little bit?
No, I think free speech is very important in order to form a nation that is constantly growing and constantly evolving. I think if we didn't have free speech, we'd be stuck in a time that wasn't good.
I think free speech is really important in our country because without it, then nobody would be able to really like be themselves or like voice their opinions. And I think that this like country is like so great because like everyone does have those different opinions.
Us three, we all come from the Middle East, so you can't say whatever you want, do whatever you want like that.
Yeah, that's
so I
true.
think a lot of people here in America take freedom of speech for granted.
Because I guess freedom is sort of what we're all about. And so if we go back on that, then we're just bogus.
I honestly think it's a very beautiful thing. Each person has like different ideas. Everybody's like super creative and like goes through different experiences. And I feel like if the person's willing to say or like step up to whatever topic they want to talk about, they definitely should have the option to.
That's the foundation we were built on, and if everyone doesn't have their freedom to say what they want to say, then it's just like any other country. So our freedom is what makes us us, and go Buffs.
All right. Sounds good. Well, it seems that students here understand more about the basic concepts of free speech than the state of Colorado. This is about much more than just a single issue or belief. It's about whether the government can purge people or ideas from the marketplace simply because the government disagrees with them. To find out more about Lori Smith's case at the U.S. Supreme Court, visit us at adflegal.org.